The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from Vegas. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. Oh, and there's a big hit right away. He is knocked down hard on the opening kickoff. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. In motion is Myers. First carry of the game for Alexander Madison. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. They're going to go play action now with Minshew. He gets this one to Tucker. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And he will work his way to the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll find his running back, White. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
19 more on that one, and another first down. Off the bootleg, it's Minshew. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw once more, here's Minshew. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The tackle by Justin Tucker. It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. What will the second quarter have in store? And we're back in Vegas after this. Second and goal. Man in motion here is Tucker. Here's Madison. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
They look to throw it with Minshew. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Daniel Carlson on for the field goal. A 29-yard
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Here comes a return from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Aguilar goes off in motion. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
2 minutes remain in a 3-0 first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Here's a 2nd and 12. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to... The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Man in motion here is Tucker. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll run Abdullah. They'll work forward to the 40-yard line. Nate Wiggins up to make the tackle. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Abdullah. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down by a couple of yards as they convert on 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Minshew. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 47-yard line.
The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. To the right side, hauled in by Myers.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch. Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good, the hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Jackson now to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number one. What awaits us here in the second half? And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Off the play fake, Jackson. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up second down. Now, Jackson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
Third and long for Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Again, it's Madison. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 3.
They'll stick with Madison. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Man in motion here is Tucker. They'll go. It's Madison. And he's going to have the Raiders first down. They'll wind up getting the yards they need on 4th and 3.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. 4th down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
In motion is Myers. They'll run with Madison. Good blocking, and he's in. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Raiders. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Raiders are out to a 10-0 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
their own 29-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Going to go right back to Henry. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop. On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. Down the sideline, past the 40. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. They'll pitch it out here to Henry. And he will score! Game on! Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Now Justin Tucker for the point after. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return is Dylan Laube. And he gets buried on the return, way back at the 10. The drive starts with a run by Madison. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 3rd and long, it's Minshew. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens are on top. It's 14-10. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Laube now to return it. And he gets buried on the return, way back at the 10. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now, right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get two pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
The Raiders take over first and 10.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Minshew. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds. Here's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Minshew. That's caught downfield by Tucker. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Raiders have cut the deficit to 5.
Raiders 17. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On the zone read, it's Mitchell. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down.
The offense had a decision to make. Was it more important to keep the clock rolling or maintain possession? They take a little bit of a conservative approach there, keeping the ball on the ground. Now brings up 4th down.
4th down. Jackson. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
In motion is Myers. They'll try to run this one in. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Throwing is Minshew. And that is incomplete. They get the touchdown, take the lead, but it remains a one-point game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Here's first down. And the pistol, Jackson ready. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. It's second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And they would continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. Now it's Jackson. I had to take a chance on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all...